Hello, hi to everybody. My channel name is J Soumya Talks. In this video, I am going to explain more about basic maths. That is, in this video, I want to explain about the divisibility rules. If a number is given, we should know whether it is divisible by 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever it may be. We should, if it is given, if we see it, we should know whether it is divisible by the number. So there are some rules to identify whether the given number is divisible or not. For example, if you see the divisibility rule for 2, there are different rules for different numbers. All are not the same, but if you keep in mind the basic rule about the divisibility, it is very easy. So what is the use of this divisibility test? It helps to find out the factors. It helps to find out the factors of a given number. Factors are the numbers. If it is 12, if the number is 12, factors for it are 3, 4, like that. Means 4 3s are 12, like that. Factors for it is, this divisibility test is used for finding the factors for a given number. So coming to the divisibility rule for 2, if the number is given, means if it has 3 digits or 4 digits. In case it is 3 digit number, that is, it has ones place, tens place and hundreds place. If the 4 digit number is given, it has ones place, tens place, hundreds place and thousand place and so on. So if it is a big number like this, to find it whether it is divisible by 2, we should know a rule. So if the coming to the rule for the number that is 2, if it in the ones place, this ones place, if you take an example 292, this ones place, this is called ones place, tens place, hundreds place. The ones place should be 0 or even numbers. It should be 0 or even numbers at ones place, this place, ones place. Even numbers means 2, 4, 6, 8. These are even numbers. Means for 2, it is 1 into 2. We can write 2 numbers. For 4, 2 into 2 or 1 into 4. Like this, these are even numbers. So you have to keep in mind the ones in the ones place for a given number. If it is 0 or 2 or 4, it's 6 or 8. If you find these set of numbers, any number at ones place, the given number can be decided, it is known to be divisible by 2. So taking the first example, 292. In this ones place is 2. Here it is 2. So it is taken as, without doing big division with the 2, it will take so much of time. So by looking at the ones place, that is 2, we can decide it that it is divisible by 2. And if we go to the second number, that is 2663, it is ones place, it is tens place, it is hundreds place, it is thousands place and 10,000s place and so on. So if you look at the ones place, it is 3. This 3 we didn't find here. We didn't find this 3. So we can decide it is not at all divisible by 2. By just looking the ones place, we can say it is divisible by 2 or not. So going to another example, that is 699. Ones place is 9, tens place is 9, and hundreds place is 6. So going to ones place, that is 9, it is not here, it is not in this set. So we can decide it that this number is not at all divisible by 2. And coming to the another number, that is 6548. Here ones place is 8. So this is there, 8 is there. So we can conclude it is divisible by 2. How can we write it? This places, we have to write it from backwards. This is ones place, this is tens place, hundreds place, thousands place, like that. We have to write like backward manner. So finally, this divisibility test rule for 2 is, if the ones place has these set of numbers, that is 0 or even numbers, that is 2, 4, 6, 8. If we find it in, if these numbers in ones place, this is we can decide it as it is the number is divisible by 2, and there is no need to do the full process of division. It is so easy to find out. Coming to the next divisibility rule for 3, it is also so easy as 2. So for the divisibility test for the 2, the rule is, first we should know the rule. That is, if the sum of the given digits, if the number is given, that is if it is 2 digits or 3 digits, if the number is given, if the sum means total, means if the total, if we do the digits, if the total is divisible by 3, that is if it is there in third table, then the number is divisible by 3. So what is the rule? If the sum of the given digits is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. It is also so easy. If we add the given numbers, that means if you see one example, that is 351. If it is if number is like this, if we add these three numbers, 3 plus 5 plus 1, that is we got 9. So 3 3s are 9. This number 9 is there in third table. So it is taken as this number is divisible by 3. So coming to the another example, 651. If we sum it, if we do total for these three numbers, 6 plus 5 plus 1, just adding the numbers, just adding the given set of numbers, if the number we got in third table, the number we can decide it as divisible by 3. So the total is 12 and 3 4s are 12. So it is divisible by 3. And take another example, 6,221. 6, if you add these numbers, 6 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1, the sum is 10. So this 10 is not there in third table. And if you take another example, 5,202, if we sum it, if we do total, we will get 9. 3 3s are 9, and it is considered as divisible by 3. So divisibility rule for 3 is, if the number is given, then you should add all those numbers, and the total should be there in third table. It is also so easy to know the number. And if you move on to the divisibility rule for 5, it is also so easy. we should know the rule. First of all, if the last two, if a number is given, if a number, it may be 3 digits, or like this 4 digits or 3 digits, the last two digits, that means here 12, that is ones place and tens place. Always you should write backwards: ones place, tens place, hundreds place, thousands place. So if ones place and tens place, if these two digits are there in the fourth table, it is the number is taken as divisible by 4. By just looking the number, we can identify whether the given number is divisible by 4 or not. Again, coming to the rule, if the last two digit numbers, that is in the ones place and in the tens place, if it is divisible by 4, this is taken as divisibility rule for 4. So here, taking an example, 4612, ones place and tens place, it is 12. In this 12, it is not adding, just looking this two digit number only, just ones place and tens place, 12. This is divisible by 4. 4 3s are 12, and we can take it as divisible by 12. And going to the second example, 6324, 6324, whatever the biggest number it may be, by looking just the two last digits, we can decide whether it is divisible by 4 or not. Here it is 24, ones and tens plus 24, 6 fours are 24, so this number is divisible by 4. And another example, 159, this 59 is not in fourth table, so this is considered as it is not divisible by 4. So if the two digits, that is ones place and tens place, if it is there in the fourth table, it is considered to be divisible by 4. Next, coming to the divisibility rule for 5, it is also so easy. Divisibility rule for 5, if ones place and tens place, if ones place has ones place, means ones place, tens place, hundreds place. If ones place has two numbers, it may be or 0 or it may be 5. It may be 0 or 5. Just take two numbers only, 0 or 5. It is considered to be, it is taken as divisible by 5. Here, take the examples. If you take the examples, 290 in ones place, see, look at ones place, this ones place is 0, so 0, if it is there, it is divisible by 5. Only looking at ones place only, we can decide it whether it is divisible by 5 or not. 655, next example, this is 5, ones place is 5, so it is taken as divisible by 5. And another example, 6326, in ones place, the number 4 digit or 5 digit, whatever it may be, look at the ones place, so its ones place is 6, so 6 is, we should not take it as for rule 5, so 0 and 5 we have to take, so 6 is not there in rule divisibility rule for 5, so it is not divisible by 5. 9250, 0, ones place is 0, so it is considered to be divisible by 5. So by knowing these examples, by knowing all these rules for 2, 3, 4 and 5, it is so easy to find out whether the given number, whether it is bigger number or a smaller number. By knowing the rule, just by looking at the number, we can decide whether it is divisible by the number or not, by 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. So far we learned, we know three, we know the rules for these four numbers, that is 2, 3, 4 and 5. It is so easy if you learn it without doing such a big division for each number. If you find out the, if you know the rule, we can say it without doing division. And please subscribe my channel J Soumya Talks, and in the coming up videos I will upload more divisibility rules for numbers for 6, 12, 9, 15, like that numbers. I will upload divisibility rules for those numbers also. Please subscribe my channel and you will get to know more basic maths, and it is very informative. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe. Thank you.